All right. I believe we enjoyed the video. What I just want to ask as a question is how convenient do we think it is for this woman to use leg to do all those things? Even using hands, we might find it so tiring. But she is not having both hands, and her mind has been programmed that the legs is now the hand, and that is why she's conveniently using that leg. It might not be easy at the beginning, but because her mind has seen the legs as hand, that is why she's conveniently doing that the way she is doing. Because if you imagine, how can somebody wear clothes with leg? How can somebody be frying or cutting or slicing something with leg very smoothly like that? Her mind has seen those legs as hands, and that is why they are working as hands. So also, how is your mind working tonight towards this business? Even if you are joining us for the first time or you have been with this business, how do you see this business? If your mind is not seeing it as a business that can liberate you financially, then you might not get the result on time. But the moment your mind has been programmed that this business is something that's going to liberate you, just the way it has done for some people, then believe you me, the sky is just a stepping stone. You will even fly even more than those that have joined earlier. So this business is not about Ponzi scheme, not about return on investment, or maybe there is preferential treatment here. Not at all. It is the way you see it, and you are going to get the results the way you do it. So let's get to the business of the day, and let's just check something. And for us to see the beauty of top and get reward. What we are calling people to come and enjoy about this business. Today is 27 and we can see what has happened. So if a business can give you 1 naira, believe you me, it can make 100,000, it can make 200,000, it can make 1 million or even more. As long as that business is still existing. And that is why the joy we have with Top and Get Reward is that for life, this business continues because MTN has spent more than 20 years in Nigeria. They are still waxing stronger. The same thing with Top and Get Reward in the next 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. Because what we are dealing with is what people are using and we're not doing Ponzi scheme, no return on investment. So the more we stay, the large number of people that we have, and even if the whole Nigeria is coming to Top and Get Reward, the system can contain them. Not even about what we are going to make now, but what the kind of life we'll be enjoying in the nearest future. So while this one is loading, let's go to the slide. And because of our time, we need to do so fast so that we can allow question and answer at the end of the presentation. I want it to be done within 20 minutes maximally. So telecommunication, the new oil well, because it has shown that now salary can never, it has never been enough and it will never be enough, because I can just try to imagine somebody who has been collecting the same amount of salary for the past 2.5 years or 3 years. And now imagine the price of what the person was buying 2 years ago, which is now triple. A kg of cooking gas now is about 1.3. I think the last one I bought was 1.2. Today I was asking somebody, say 1.4 in their area. So I check the 12.5 kg is 15,000 naira as at the last time I checked from where I bought. And I remember vividly about 2 years ago, that 12.5 kg was sold for less than 3,000, about 2.8, 2,000, I mean 2.9. And when it was even getting more expensive, it was around 3,000 something. So which means the money that should have been used or that was used for 12.5 in 5 places is now being used to buy just one 12.5. Now imagine somebody who has been buying 12.5 conveniently in the last 2 years. It means this person can never do that again because the salary remained focused. And that is why this man said, remain stable, the same. And that is why this man said, if your salary is your only source of income, you are one step away from poverty, because anything can happen to the salary, even the way things are now. That person will become a corporate beggar. It is a must for everybody to have plan B, another source of income, even if you can get C, D, E. But you need to focus on one, and then from there, you now diversify. Not that you combine a lot at the same time, you might not be able to get the result. But when you focus on one, and that's the power of focus, follow one course until success. If you have not made it much in a one and you are diversifying, you are just moving from one place to another, you might be wasting effort. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work till you die. It is not a cause, it's a fact, because you see elderly people around you doing gateman, doing all sorts of menial jobs, riding Okada. They didn't play while they were young, but the only thing they missed out was that leverage. And that is why TGR is giving us the opportunity to leverage from something that everybody is using, as long as that person is holding phone. The only people that are being exempted from this business is the children that are yet to use phone, because they are still unable to get one, but they are aspiring to get their own very soon. And also the elder ones or the aged, that probably the health challenges in one way or that could not allow them to be able to use the phone again, so that people will be using it on their behalf. And maybe some people who doesn't have the money to buy, though they are of age, but definitely they are still looking for a way to get their own phone as well. So which means we have large number of people that needs this thing or that are using this product already. We have a certificate that shows that Nigeria really backed this business. The federal government is in support of this business, because there is no other company that is doing this kind of business that has NCC certificate. This is a way to show us that, or to show our members that for many years to come, we have federal government backing. There will be no issue because we have the certification, both CAC and NCC. And also we have international recognition as well. And this is what led to the recognition of our company with the former Minister of Communication, Honorable Issa Pantami. And this is the letter he gave our CEO to commend them for what they have been doing in 2022. And this is our last anniversary that we did in December 7th last year. This is another former Minister of Communication, Barrister Adebayo Shitu. So if you can see prominent people being identified with our company, you know we have all it takes to do the business. We are not here for joke. We are in for serious business. And that is why you see dignitaries being connected and identified with this company. See those that have been awarded and received awards in the last 50th anniversary that we did. And what we're into, or what we really want people to enjoy, is to have financial freedom from this telecom sector so that they can live their dream life. Many people don't know there's a lot of money in telecommunication, but True Top and Get Reward and the system that we build around, because any other system, any platform that you might think you are getting a maybe cashback or whatever, cannot allow you to build generational wealth around their own. But Top and Get Reward is giving that opportunity so that you can know there is a lot of wealth in telecom sector. Data is the fastest selling commodities all over the world because people consume these products every minute, every second. Data is the world's most valuable resource and unavoidable oil for the information community. Data is life and also the latest oil block in the 21st century. This was in 2020, August 7 to be precise, to know that telecom sector has overtaken this oil sector as well. And this is what many people thought oil sector is the best, this and that. But now with this publication, we are able to know that telecom sector or telecom overtakes oil sector contribution to GDP. This is not something that is cool by TGR members. This is a kind of publication that it is to the whole Nigeria. And you can see the number of people that have been a subscriber, or let me say that have subscribed to the internet. Even as 2022, we have over 200 million. And look at the amount of money Nigerians are spending on airtime and data within 9 months, 2.6 trillion. And that is the reason federal government is taking advantage of this and also making good money. The same way this man, and I use this as an example for everybody, no matter the position you have, use that office, use the present situation you have now, or you are now, to build something that you keep enjoying even when you are not in that position anymore. That is why I do encourage that people that needs to do, people that needs to do probably influencer, if you know any influencer, if you know any, what do you call it, celebrities. Now people are following them. A time is coming, they will not follow them. It's not a cause, because there was a time they were nobody and they were following some people, but now they were following them. So now those that are following them, after some time, they will still have other new stars to follow that are in vogue or reigning. But if they use their current fans, their current followers, and tell them about this opportunity, even when they are not following them, they will still be making money the same way this man is making money, despite he's no more the head of state. Our vision is to become the largest and most reliable distributor of telecom products and world-building opportunities to Nigerians. Our mission is to expose people to the hidden financial treasure in telecom business and to build a long and lasting financial freedom to ensure meaningful life to people through our second to none service providing system to keep the dream achieved secured. We have reduced unemployment rate in Nigeria. That is our CEO, and truly, but for me as a person, the last time I received salary was in 2011, because I don't think I'll be applying for any job now. How much are they going to pay me? And even if they have a lot of money to pay me, they can't give me that time freedom. And that is what I cherish most. So we have a uniqueness that every other thing you can do, these many things that you can't get from other platforms. Even some other platform, they say they are giving you cash back. Can you buy airtime of 10 naira or 20 naira or 15 naira from there? No, TGR has that flexibility that allows you to do as you like. And our product is what you have been using already, you have been dealing with. We're just telling you that there is a way to use it and make money out of it by building leverage system around it, and you enjoy financial freedom through other people that you might not even meet. You enjoy from their transaction and activities. If you have money in your bank account and you are recharging from your bank, you are doing exactly what this guy is doing. Because no matter how much you have in your bank, is a very little fraction to what the banks are having. And from that fraction, you are making the bank more richer by sending more money to them through your recharges. You might think that is maybe a small amount of money. How much are you recharging? How much are they taking? But that is what they really want from millions of people, because it makes sense to get little from many than many from little. Now, let me give an example of what I mean by that. If you want 2% of 100 million, that is 2 million naira, is far more better than 10% of 1 million, which is 100,000. So you can now see that it is more interesting and more better to get little from many than to get many from little. So if you are targeting a large number of people and you are getting little from them, you are better than somebody who is targeting just few numbers and getting much out of it. Because 10% of 1 million is 100,000. Why 2% of 100 million is 2 million? So you can see the difference. So that is the logic of this financial, or let me say, these billionaires or wealthy people are doing. They target few, just little from many, so that they can remain more powerful and make a lot of money from it. How do I make money? What do I need to get started? All you just have to do is to get your virtual top-up. Virtual top-up is an online vending portal used for the effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products like airtime, data, and bill payment services. These are the things that is integrated on all these financial institutions, and that's what allowed them to tell you or to sell airtime and data for you. There was a time, you know, before this invention of this VTU of a thing, everybody was making call outside. You spend 1 minute or less than 1 minute to pay this, to pay that. And those that are doing that business, they were making a lot of money and they were doing well. But the moment this VTO came into existence, that you can recharge a line without inputting any PIN, that is when the bank took it up. They upgraded to have their VTO, because before now it's not easy for them that people will now go to the bank, now tell me, give me airtime of 500 naira, give me airtime. They will, in fact, what they will be experiencing will be more than what they can bargain for. But because of this VTU, they upgraded and they took advantage of all the customers of those that are doing it manually. And that is why you don't see people doing phone call on the road anymore, because there is nobody that is going to do that. And that is what we are telling people, that each and everybody should also upgrade by having their own VTU and build a leverage system around it, just the same way the banks did. Despite they have a lot of money, they still build system. They still leverage on telecom sector. Now talk of somebody who doesn't have maybe half a millionaire in the bank account and say, I can't do this, I can't do that. That means you like what, or you like the position you are. But if you truly need financial freedom, if those that are financially stable can still do this business, then what excuse do you have? And we have different packages that is as easy as and low as any, maybe 2.5. And this is the reason, because we don't want anybody to be left behind that say, okay, because of money, I cannot do this business. Start small and grow along with it. Gradually, you'll get to the top. And the way we pay our percentages, our referral commission from level 1 to level 10 is what we are saying. There is no other company that is paying as this. And look at this from level 6. This is where you have large number of people and you are getting 1.5% from them. And this is where the team building, the kind of passive income we are explaining, that is where it starts building, because at that place, you won't be able to see all the people there. But because the system is automated, you keep enjoying this 1.5% and it's in millions. Because there was a time I tried to compare others that are trying to do what we are doing. The difference on just 5x5 team building is over 300 million. So how much incentive they want to give you? Less than 20 million. And because of that, they will take 300 million away from you. And that's just fantastic 5. So by the time we are talking about fantastic 10, you can be sure that it might click close to 600 to 800 million that you'll be losing. And that is just one. Another one is that you are being cut off from level 6 to level 10 on transaction commission. So why will you build a system you labor for years, and now the time you're supposed to be enjoying, you are not getting that? But in Top and Get Reward, our system is transparent, and right from day one will tell you what it is, and nothing can change that. So you can be rest assured that no matter the effort you put in Top and Get Reward, you are going to enjoy it for the rest of your life. And we have different ways to make money from affiliate. The moment you sign up, you become somebody who can build the system around this business, around this company, and you can enjoy. From your registration, you get 10%. And also the point value, which also another percentage of your registration, which the company is keeping for you to pay you incentive, which ranges from 750,000 to 10 million naira. And the moment you have become a member, you keep enjoying airtime and data at a discounted rate. And one of the things people might ask that, why do I have to pay money? What am I going to benefit? You have been buying airtime and data for years, you are not getting anything. That 2% for how many years ago, if you have combined all together, is more than the 5,000 you are using to pay. And because of this 5,000 or any amount you are starting with, it allows you to save from your expenses for the rest of your life, which you cannot get from your financial institution. And after that, this system now allows you, because of that money you pay, to share and build a database for you to enjoy financial freedom for the rest of your life. And client services is when some people think, okay, I can sell. You are also welcome. We also give you the chance to sell and make good money. Because if you're able to have large number of customers and you are selling on daily basis, you still make something, even more than some people's salary. And another one is marketing program, where you can build for a lifetime and enjoy financial freedom. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have that patience to go to work for 40 years and still remain broke. The only thing you need is just, do you have a laptop or a smartphone? For those that really want to build wealth, you need to start with 10,000. And if you don't have the 10,000, start small and keep upgrading. And you know people, 5 people who buy airtime and data, I can bet since you have Android phone, you have more than that on your phone, because everybody you see on Facebook, whatever, or even on WhatsApp, they are already using data. And can you now spare just 30 minutes on daily basis? In fact, if you spare 1 hour, because when you are doing another business or maybe you're a salary earner, you are building others. But now we are telling you that come and build yourself. Come and build a life that you keep enjoy for the rest of your life. Even if you are spending 1 hour on daily basis after you have closed for work, 1 hour for the next 365 days, that is 365 hours. There is no way you not become better than how you started. So if truly you want millions, you need attention that worth millions as well. So from referral commission, 22% to indirect, to also from level 1 to level 10, you enjoy 1.5. So this business allows you to build for life. And look at just a summary of what we calculate on 10 by 10, which we call Fantastic 10 with 10,000. If you keep building, even if you just take 10 of your friends and say, this year we have to do something different, let's do something that will make us to have financial, so that no matter what the economy of the country is, we are going to live above that and enjoy financial freedom. By the time you are building, you bring in 10, connect 10 and recommend 10 people to top and get reward. With 13,000, you get 2,019 naira times 10, that is 20,900. And when you teach these 10 people to duplicate, to do the same thing, because there is a chance, in Bible we said fruitfulness and multiplication. And when you're able to do that, and these your 10 also get their own and duplicate, you make 47,500. The little money you are making in the beginning is not where you are going, but you have to lock your eyes to this level, because if you're on 10,000, your earnings stop at level 6. With this 159 million, this is the least you can make. Why? Because those people here, they will still be recharging, and you are going to be making money every minute, every second. And if it is 5,000 that you are building, you can still make a good money also from here. And this can allow you to have what they call financial freedom. For somebody who is saving 50,000 naira on a monthly basis, it will take that person 166 years to have 100 million saved. And I don't think there is anybody that can be that active. And when people now eventually upgrade to 50,000, you see the amount you can make from this, referral commission and team building. And if it's 100,000, this is what you can get. And another one that you can benefit is that 0.15% if it is Glo, and 0.1% if it is other network, which you enjoy from their transaction commission for life. From 120,000 people, you can see what somebody can make. Now imagine somebody has 1 million. So you know that person in fact, that person has been made for life. You forget what they call poverty in that lineage anymore. There is nothing like poverty again if you can build to that level. So why can't we now remain focused? The same way woman remain focused in her husband's house so that she enjoy the fruit of her labor and also she enjoy the kids, because it's not easy to stay and nurse and also take care of kids from that tender age till when they become adult and also having their own children. But though that woman that remain that focus in her husband's house is not distracted by the challenges of raising the child, but the goal and the success of becoming a mother and also having her own grandchild. So also let your focus be on that success, that financial freedom that you want to get from TGR, so that you not be distracted by challenges, because it's meant to happen. Without challenges, life became boring. You can make more than 10,000. Even I could remember vividly that this system can pay you more than you can imagine. Just keep building. You will enjoy it for the rest of your life. And also we have what we call leadership program that the company tried to use to separate men from boys. If you are ready, then you can build and you can enjoy from these. When you have 10,000 PV in just 1 month, this is just additional way of appreciating if you're able to meet up, because you know if you are able to get this, you have done a lot of work, then they give you extra 120,000 naira, which is different from other cumulative incentive. And here, these are those that have enjoyed before, and they will keep enjoying when they get there again. And when you want to have what they call the leadership bonus requirement, to enjoy other cumulative PV to enjoy incentive, the moment you must be on 10,000 at least. And from there, you are building, because 10,000 will allow you to enjoy PV of your direct referral. And as you are upgrading, you keep enjoying from level 1 to level 5. And this at our 5th anniversary that we did last year, we did a kind of mini traveling incentive, and we have a lot of people that qualify. I think about 10 of them, and some of them are already completing and getting their balance of 500,000, making 750,000 traveling incentive. And for those that just get straight to the 25,000 PV, they receive 750,000 naira, and age is not a barrier here. No matter what, you keep enjoying. Sorry. Oh, sorry, it's hanging. Let me see what is happening. Okay, I think it's back. All right. Um, just a minute. All right. So those are those that have qualified, and you see, Mr. Obed, one of our gurus, he qualified for the traveling incentive from 2 accounts. Oh, why? Sorry, just a minute. Okay, I think this thing is trying to, but I'm going to get to the root of it. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, I think I understand what is happening now. Just hold on, please. Give me a few minutes so that I can sort this out. All right, I think I'm coming, please. Just I am trying to fix what is happening. Hold on, please. All right, sorry about that. I think I'm back now. So this is where we were before the thing starts misbehaving. And this is our last qualifier, Mr. James. Fantastic. And others are also coming on board. And by the time you get to 100,000 PV, the company give you 5 million naira. These are people that have enjoyed the incentive. And when Alaja got her own, she bought, at least she was able to, from the incentive and other money she made from all her accounts, she bought 2 cars, Sienna and Venza. And by God grace, when I got my own as well, my dream car was to have a Jeep. And by God grace, I had it in 2020. That was when the company paid me and I decided to go for this. And any other person can also still break the record that we have set. And this is Prince Ernest Okonkwo. He was able to complete his project, which has been abandoned for years. And to the glory of God, TGR made that dream come true. And by the time you have this 250,000 PV, the company give you 6 million naira. This is my upline who has gotten it. And I try to also follow his steps to get my own as well. And by God grace, anybody that gets this 500,000 PV will be given 10 million naira. I'm trying to challenge my upline that I want to be the first person that will qualify in the company. Any other people can still come, but at least I want to work towards that and enjoy that record. There are a lot of records to be broken in TGR. You can come today and within 6 months you qualify for incentive, you are broken a record. You can do it within 3 months because now what we have done is to lay the foundation and makes the building to be more easier. Because before now, when we joined, when we started, there was nobody that has ever qualified for any incentive to get reward, but we believe and we keep pushing. And now that people have seen that it is true, then you can also build your own. All earnings are instantly calculated and are paid into your e-wallet. From there, you transfer to your bank account. If you want to get in touch or you want to start, the person that shared this link, this video with you or this presentation with you, get back to that person and ask for referral ID so that you can also start as well. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. So you have to do something different in order to have different results. We decided to have what we call 90 days challenge strategy on how to make more than 10 million naira within 3 months. If you do fantastic 20 with 13,000, it is achievable if we can work towards it. If you don't see the millions in your imagination, you never see them in your bank balance. So you have to see the money first. And this is the breakdown of that 10 million naira in 3 months. The first level, when you build 20 people with 10,000, you make 41,800. And you know you must upgrade so that you'll be able to enjoy the PV of your second generation. You make 190,000. By the time you get to the third level, this is 3.8 plus all these, that is about 4 million plus. And with this PV 160, you have qualified for traveling incentive and first car award, which is 5.7. 5.7 plus almost 4 million plus, that is 10 million. And that's how we come across 10 million. And by the time you are upgrading, your team member will also upgrade, which allows this money to also double. And even from this fantastic 20, and you decide not to upgrade more than 10,000, look at what you can still make if you build that team to this level. It's over 9 billion naira. And this is just a breakdown of how it works, but that one for another time. So what we're just trying to let people see is that it is achievable. You become what you believe. If you believe you can make the money, you will make it. Everyone is a millionaire. You can either have millions of cash or millions of excuses. Choose your millions wisely. Thank you for listening. I remain myself, humble servant, top and get reward. So, Mr. Shola, over to you if there are any question. Mr. Shola, are you there? I'm not hearing you, Mr. Shola. So if you have any question, please indicate, raise up your hand so that I can call on you. Okay, he's still with us. Thank you. So we just need to hear your voice, sir. Mr.
Thank you,
Shola, we
Mindset
can't hear.
Coach, for that awesome presentation. And can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear now. I can hear now.
All right, thank you. It's my network. All right, if you have any question for our Mindset Coach, you can use the reaction button after the chat box to raise up your hand for your questions so you can do justice to that before we close tonight. After message, okay, after chat, the next one you see is reaction. That's where you're going to see a hand that indicate that you have questions, that we are going to unmute you to ask your question. Oh. Yeah, this is the business that you can do anywhere, anytime, any day, and it will continue to fetch you money for life, all right? And then in Top and Get Reward, you have opportunity to leverage as many as you want. So the question is that, are you going to take action tonight and be a part of this amazing project? You are going to be selling people's products already stocked in your own PTU franchise, all right? So take that bold decision and be a part of this movement, Top Up and Get Reward. All right. I think Dr. A big PhD. I think I want question from first timer, prospect, not from registered member. Not from registered member, from first timer alone. Alone. You are joining for the first time, you have questions for more clarity on how you can get started, then you can raise up your hand, or probably you type your question on the chat box. Mindset Coach, someone is asking about the generation, how deep they can end from level 1 to, hello? Mindset Coach, are you there? All right, the graph is not graph per se. It's just simply showing you what you stand to gain from direct and indirect. That is from level 1. Let's say you have a direct right now. Your first generation, the percentage you are going to earn and the point value you are going to earn, that is what it actually stands for. Your fourth generation, you earn 22% directly. All right. Oluwaniyi, Olaniyi. Okay, let me allow you to talk. Let me allow you to talk. I'm coming back to that question. Olaniyi. Please, you can unmute yourself. Oluwaniyi, Olaniyi, PhD. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. On the Fantastic 10, how can we know the level we are in the charts of Fantastic 10? how can we know the level we are? You know, maybe I have 5 people under me, and I want to know how I grow. Then that is one. Then two, on the what do they call it? On the um, I can't. I want to remember the second one. Please answer the first one first. Maybe I can remember the second one.
All right, this is how it works. On the Fantastic 10, if you are working with Fantastic 10 or Fantastic 20, all right?
Okay.
The first people that register with your username, that is your referral ID, they are your direct downline and they are your level 1. I don't know if you get it, sir. People that register under you, what you simply did is that you empower them, you encourage them to replicate. And in anything we are doing in life, whether in affiliate marketing or any other thing, if you don't have the power, the ability to duplicate yourself, that person is going nowhere in that business.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to tell you that on the chat, I know that they too must do the same thing that I'm doing. But on the chat so far, how can I know that, on this chat, I'm on level 1, or I'm on level 2, I'm on level 3? That is one. The second one I want to ask, I remember now, the personal sales point. I think I'm up to 40 point something now. What point am I going to reach on personal sales points that I will know that, I'm qualified to get either 120 or 70 or 750,000 naira?
All right, let me come in there. The personal sales point is not for incentive. It is just there. You will use point value for incentive, not personal sales point. That personal sales point is what the company is just using to appreciate those that are using the platform, just like somebody who goes to ShopRite often and buy a lot, and after some time, it's okay, take this voucher and buy anything you want in the ShopRite. So by the time the point reaches 1,000, the company just give anything that they want. It might be a souvenir, it might be a shirt or whatever. That is just to appreciate the person is using the platform, because from transaction everybody is doing already, they are making money. They are getting a discount. Out of the little that goes to the company is what they still want to appreciate the member for. So it is the point value that is being used for incentive. Then based on the chart, it is not that in your own dashboard you are going to see that, okay, I'm in level 5, I'm in level 3. No. What you just have to understand is that you can know the number of people you have directly to yourself when you click on my network and direct sponsor. By the time you have that, you know you have 10 people directly under you, which serves as your level 1. And if you like, you can make them 20. In order for you to know whether you have reached, or probably you want to know that, okay, is my level 2 completed? Then you have to work with each of your team member that is directly to you and make sure they also have their own 10-10.
Okay.
By the time each one has, okay, let me see your dashboard, screenshot your direct sponsor, are they up to 10? By the time each of your 10 direct members show you that they have gotten their 10-10 round, then you means that you have completed your level 2.
Okay.
So the system just, you keep repeating the same pattern, and before you know you have a lot of people in your team. And from there, you can see how much you have earned so far.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mindset Coach, for that explanation. If you have any other question, please drop it on the chat box, or possibly you raise up your hand so you'll be allowed to talk. Let's do that within 2 or 3 minutes, because we still have another thing that we want to do tonight. We want to do tonight the Achievers group. So, and I know we are all achievers, and I believe we are working towards that goal to be, before the quarter of the year, at least on one of those that will be celebrated for bronze director in top of Nigeria Reward. I'm moving on to Mr. Idris Olaitan. Please unmute yourself. Mr. Idris Olaitan, kindly unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. So I want to usually ask that in the personal sales point, if we reach if we want to get something in that personal sales point, how much how many things that we use to reach to get something excitement. That's what I want to ask in the personal system.
Please call me, man.
Hello, sir. Can you please repeat that question so that I can hear you clearly, please?
Okay, you can't hear me.
Yeah, the voice is not that clear.
Okay. And the personal sales point, I want to ask for the
Personal sales point.
Yes, sir. How much
Okay.
will we be excited?
If you have up to 1,000 personal sales point, then the company decide what to give. It's not something that is fixed, or probably if you have this, you get, but at that time, the company will be the one to decide what they want to give at that moment. You have 1,000 sales points.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. Then Prince Sanity. Mr. Shola, can you help us to unmute him?
All right, sir. I will do that right now. Prince, please do unmute yourself, Prince. Prince. Okay,
Yes,
let
sir.
me unmute Mr. Okay, Prince, let's have you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, sir. We can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sir, my challenge is this. I really need or wish to get this printing machine, but I really want to know. You know, this all of the network have different logo and have different colors. So now, if I'm able to get this printing machine, I don't know how to go about it to print either if it is Airtel. Will I be able to print that of Airtel logo or color, then MTN, and then differentiate them and then see if I can market them out to my customers? Because that's where my challenges really lies. So that's where I'm coming out from, sir.
All right. We have some experts among our leaders that are doing that. I think somebody dropped a chat also to let you know that you can contact them so that they can put you through on that. For me, as
Yes,
a
sir.
person, I didn't know how to do that because I didn't specialize in it. But we have a couple of people, even we have about 3 or 4 them here that knows how to do that. So try to chat any one of them up. I think they have dropped a chat or a message. So chat them
Yes.
up and they will put you through on how to do that.
Okay, sir. No problem. Noted. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right.
So for our newcomer, and that is to tell you that in Chop and Get Reward, you can come in at any level. You probably want to be a reseller, or probably want to come because you want to be selling, you want to be printing, or to tell you where the real money is. See, when you build a massive database for yourself, and you're going to be making massive wealth from telecommunications. All right. Let's move to Mr. Uche. Thank you, Mindset Coach, for that answer. Mindset Coach, Mr. Uche, let's have you.
Yeah,
Mr.
good
Uche.
evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
All right, good evening, sir. So I'm grateful and I really appreciate you people for what you're doing. Please, my question is so that minor, but I really want to know the sales point they are saying. So how I know it's not all that this, but how is it being calculated? Is it when you make purchase, maybe airtime or data, then they decide how much they deduct or shift to that sales point? I really want to know because some time ago one of my downlines was asking me that thing. So I didn't know really how to answer the question for him. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. So you get the
Hello,
6
sir.
points when you are buying airtime and data and cable subscription as well. So that is when you get your
Okay.
6 point increase. Anytime you buy airtime and data, and also when you pay for you subscribe for GoTV or any of these cable subscription, you also get point
Yeah.
value increased. So that is the only time you can get your point value being added to.
Okay. It's okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, mindset coach, for your time tonight. I know you have a lot of busy schedule, but for you to find your time to be with us on this call tonight, we so much appreciate your time, and God bless you real good. So, if there's any other question, I just want to, say this: if you are here first time, ensure you get yourself registered. Go back to whoever that invited you, and get your sponsor ID. For people that are actually watching on YouTube, you can make an inquiry how you can be a part of this, amazing system that will allow you to leverage on telco telecommunications. Then for registered members that are here on Thursday, it's going to be for registered member. Come with questions. Come with questions. We are going to have a leader that will show you, tell you how they make millions in top up and get reward. You can follow their strategy, their style. It's possible, you can do it. And it's simple. The only thing is that you are not meant to close your mouth. That is how business leaders. They close your mouth. They said a closed mouth, still a closed destiny. We all know what is actually going on in Nigeria nowadays. We all need to use our go-to end to bring in income. All right. So why not add, don't forget whatever you are doing. Start making money for life. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Get back to whoever that invited you and register yourself. From my end tonight, it's a good night from here. I'll see you at the top. To all members, more wallets and more PD. Once again, Mindset Coach, thanks and God bless you. You can unmute yourself to greet your invite. To all registered members, ensure that you are not coming alone for business leader meeting on Sunday. Invite as many as possible that you want them to know about Top Up and Get Reward. Babalo, over.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate
Thank you very much. Thank you, my leaders.
Good night, everybody.
good job for us.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Beautiful presentation. Good night.
Good night, everyone. For now.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Is Sherry King in the house tonight?
Good night. Good night.
Thank you. Yeah, Bamponi.
Good night, everybody.
So, brother,